Okay, Marx pointed out inflation, that is rising prices, it has the same effect on us as a tax increase. It's a redistribution of wealth, and I should add, Trump's tariffs have exactly the same effect. It is a redistribution of wealth to the rich. Marx titled this small book, Value, Price, and Profit. His daughter, Eleanor, changed it to a more popular title, Wages, Price, and Profit. And I tell you, any Marxist will tell you, if you want to learn about economics, this is the book to start. Right. Thank you.
Now we'll have Jason, Baltimore Club, CPUSA. Come on, Jason.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, Jason. Bring the goddamn thing up.
For centuries, all around the world, May celebrations. Can you hear me? Yeah, there we go. For centuries, all around the world, May celebrations mark the coming of spring and the renewal of earth, crops, and life for the masses of people. In our time, May Day, the international holiday of the working class, developed out of labor's struggle against exploitation and socialism's dedication to the regeneration and empowerment of the working class. Today is a day of massive, labor-led, all-people's resistance to Trump's racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic, transphobic, anti-democratic, and anti-worker administration.
That's right.
This is our opportunity to say no to the chaos, war, and inhumanity of MAGA policies and actions.
That's right.
May Day's roots are in the peaceful demonstration of hundreds of thousands of U.S. workers on May 1st, 1886, fighting for the 8-hour workday. Supported by the Knights of Labor, the New American Federation of Labor, and by various anarchists and socialists, the demonstrations were denounced by the capitalist press as conspiracies to revive the Paris Commune in the U.S. But today is not just a celebration. It's a national labor-led pro-democracy uprising. A coordinated set of demonstrations and work stoppages aimed at defending workers' rights, resisting fascistic MAGA policies, and building a broad coalition to protect social programs and democratic institutions in the U.S.
That's right.
This past year has been filled with pro-democracy protests, with No Kings 3 being by far the largest, broadest, and most important expression of the anti-fascist upsurge to date. And this is all in response to the destructive chaos of the Trump administration. Starting a baseless war in Iran, treating the Gaza genocide like a real estate opportunity, bankrupting the nation with billionaire tax cuts and military spending, working to destroy social programs like SNAP, Medicare, Social Security, gutting DEI and institutional protections for constitutional and democratic rights, enabling ICE to detain brown and black people without due process regardless of citizenship or documentation, attacking women's health and abortion access, undermining LGBTQ plus legitimacy and dignity, and exercising arbitrary and vicious power. The people have been fighting back in larger and larger numbers. Trump is the biggest union buster in U.S. history, with more than 1 million federal workers' collective bargaining rights at risk. While people struggle for work and to eat, Trump repeatedly and without basis in fact claims the U.S. has the greatest economy in history. As rent and gas prices rise, Trump dismisses the brutal reality experienced by the majority of people in this country, a reality of struggle to meet basic needs and of a lack of affordability. With tax cuts for billionaires and regulatory changes, including weakened environmental protections, Trump is stuffing the mattress of the super rich while denying school lunches to children. Now is the time to organize. with our co-workers, neighbors, and communities, with civil rights movements, youth movements, and faith-based organizations. And when we are in the streets, we need to talk to each other, make connections, build unity, and organize. You can't do this alone. No one can. Individualism is a disease, a liberal lie told to us to keep us down, because things will only change if we work together. Community is all we have. It's where our power lies. After this demonstration, talk to me about joining the Communist Party. Talk to everyone here. Learn about all the organizations and join whichever one you feel most aligned with, because we all have to work together anyway.
That's right.
All right. Thank you, guys. So to keep things moving along so we can march on time, we're going to begin calling up speakers 3 at a time so we can keep it moving. And again, everybody's going to keep their speeches to under 2-ish minutes. All right, we're going to have Kanisha from Women in Struggle, Mujeres en Lucha.
All right, Kanisha.
After Kanisha, we're going to have Brian from the Socialist Party USA, Baltimore.
All right.
And then after them, we will have Adrian of the Malaya Movement, Baltimore.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Kanisha.
I am reading a statement for. Okay. I'm reading a statement from an Amazon worker. Of course, they're going to be anonymous. They have said, "Happy May Day, everyone. I am a long-time Amazon worker from Baltimore, and I need to share what's really happening in our warehouses. Right now, many of us cannot speak freely without fear of losing our jobs. A decade ago, Amazon promised all kinds of developments in our city. But today, they won't even upgrade our aging hardware in our buildings. They remove broken parts and leave us to make up the difference. Does that sound like a safe workplace? Worse, they're introducing new AI technology that clash with our existing hardware, causing constant errors. If you're not paying attention every second, you could lose your job for something you didn't do. It's exhausting to meet their demands while constantly watching our own backs. Amazon brags about advanced technology, yet they can't install simple work software without breaking a dozen labor laws. Most of our workforce is made up of low-income Baltimoreans and immigrants. The new AI training modules cannot handle our multilingual environment. Corporate has replaced in-person trainers, so new hires are on the floor unsupervised by day 2. It's great that Amazon is now hiring non-English speakers, but it isn't progress. It's exploitative under the progressive mass. By definition, Amazon has an unmotivated workplace because leadership has completely failed to motivate us. They're also struggling to find a leader within the company. The biggest frustration, the corporations have grown so massive that the retail side dwarfs everything else. A single warehouse cannot stop corporate decisions unless someone speaks out, and by the time that happens, serious damage is done. Things get only slightly better, never back to normal. We just learn to live with new problems. So I'm asking you, especially the press, to ask Amazon directly, why no transparency? Why no upgrades? It's almost hilarious. The world's most advanced technology company is almost one of the most inefficient places on earth. We need your help, and thank you.
And now Brian of Socialist Party, Baltimore, USA.
Hi, my name is Brian. I'm here representing the Socialist Party USA's Baltimore chapter. This is a special year for our organization. The Socialist Party of America was founded in 1901. That's 125 years ago this year. And the Socialist Party USA is planning on celebrating on behalf of all of the generations of organizers who came before, as we celebrate the 125th anniversary of the Socialist Party of America's founding in 1901. We got lots of folks from the past who want to celebrate. Not all of the names from the past are well known. In 1903, Silas M. Preble was the Socialist Party's candidate for governor of Maryland. Silas Preble. He died before he would have even finished his first term had he been elected. But You know, through events like today, those names from the past are remembered, and their memory lives on. Of course, we're not here to mourn, we're here to organize. And throughout the years, the Socialist Party of America has split into many different groups and many different remnants. And the Socialist Party USA is a remnant that is committed to running candidates for public office independent of the capitalist parties that are in control of our system nowadays, Republicans and the Democratic Party. Now, conventional wisdom says that Americans are so sick of politics that they're dropping out of the system, they're not participating, ignoring elections. But this is actually wrong. Between the elections in 2020 and 2024, the voter turnout of Americans eligible to vote in those elections was higher than any other election in the past 50 years, since 1972. Millions of Americans are coming out to vote, and it's always a good organizing principle to try to meet people where they are. So, simply put, our party principle says we do not divorce electoral politics from other strategies for basic change. Now, we're a non-sectarian organization. We welcome you to participate with us to the degree that you're comfortable. If you agree with just a few basic principles, among them that in socialist society, power resides in worker-managed and cooperative enterprises, that workers have the right to form unions freely and to strike and engage in other forms of job actions, and that worker and community control make it possible to combine life at work, home, and in the community into a meaningful whole for adults and children. Those are some of the key principles, and if you agree with that, you're welcome. I have 30 seconds left, and that's just enough time to tell you that it excites me to see everyone here on this day of remembrance of those names from the past, those here today who are organizing for the future, for workers and for all people. I urge you to continue to struggle however you choose, and I ask you to call on us if you feel the need to get involved in electoral politics as part of your strategy of change. From the Socialist Party USA Baltimore chapter, Happy May Day!
Happy May Day! All right, thank you so much. Now we have Adrian from the Malaya Movement Baltimore.
Hello! My name is Adrian with Malaya Movement Baltimore. We're a national grassroots, people-powered movement fighting for human rights, genuine democracy, and sovereignty in the Philippines. On this International Workers' Day, I dedicate this to all the Filipino workers that leave the Philippines every single day, their paradise, their home, to find better opportunities abroad. Over 10,000 Filipinos leave the country every single day. There's 4 million of us living here in the States. And why is that? It's because the economic situation in the Philippines is so bad. They're so squeezed, right? Their pay is bad, massive unemployment. There's landlessness in the countryside. People have no other opportunities to work to provide food for their children, to keep a roof over their heads, to provide a better future for their children, so they can avoid the hardships that these people have gone through coming up. And so they have to go abroad. Sometimes they work as teachers, nurses, caretakers around the country. They work as cruise workers, arriving here in Baltimore at the cruise terminal. And what we've seen over the past 8 months, and even up to the beginning of 2025, over 200 Filipino cruise workers have been deported by Customs and Border Protection. And the reason is because there's a lack of action from these cruise companies, a lack of action from the Philippine Embassy to protect these cruise workers, right? We bring this up to the embassy, to Ambassador Romualdez, and he does nothing. In fact, in an event just last month, he said to people that there's no Filipinos being targeted in the States, despite 200 of them already being deterred, right? And when is he gonna act? If it's not 200, is it gonna be 300, 400, 500, 1,000? Where is the line? And we demand that he show up to the Port of Baltimore just to investigate and hear from these cruise workers about their plight.
That's right.
Because the embassy is only an hour away.
Yeah.
What's taking him so long to come up here and find out what's going on? And at the same time, we've tried to bring this up to the embassy with letters, with demands, and nothing, because he doesn't want to step on the toes of the U.S. government. And right now, the Philippines is asking for a seat on the UN Security Council, and all that is just to be another yes man, a lapdog, a puppet to the United States. right? The Philippines will not be a yes man to the U.S. and the war machine. And until the Philippines becomes an actual sovereign nation that can fight for itself, we will keep being on the streets to advocate for them and for a fight for a better future in the Philippines. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Baltimore! I'm Jackson. I'm here on behalf of Baltimore County's Young Democrats.
All right, Vincent.
And here, united we stand and divided we fall.
Yes, yes.
Only we can make the change that we want to build. And we see what the world is like right now. It's chaos and ruin and utterly disgusting.
Yeah.
So many families go without food or heat. So many families go without the basic necessities of life.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the same thugs who raid the Capitol now raid our streets in the name of a fascist ethnic cleansing. They're going to call it the way it is. It's a fascist ethnic cleansing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we know who's responsible for this. We know who the big oligarchs are. We know who these big businesses are. They're taking all the money and then throwing it saying, here, go kill random immigrants. Go kill protesters. Because that's apparently the people that are making our bills so high. Don't be fooled by them. Immigrants are not the reason your health care is expensive.
Right.
Trans kids are not the reason grocery bills are horrifyingly expensive.
Right.
It is not the minorities that's at fault. There is only one dangerous minority, the billionaire class that has so far been leading these genocides. They've been profiting from genocides in Gaza and Sudan. They're profiting off a war in Iran that has no point. So we have to build something better, don't we? I can't hear you. That's what I thought. The only way we're going to build something better is through democracy. The people's strength. Only the people can build the change that we need. Because the people divide can't be defeated. So my friends, stand up, fight back. Because all of your rights are under attack. When one of us are attacked, all of us are. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now we're going to have Maggie from Food Not Bombs, and we're going to say thank you for the burritos.
I'm Maggie from Food Not Bombs. We are anarchists. We serve free weekly meals with primarily rescued, donated, and locally grown food. Our chapter is in Hampton, but we want a kitchen. That closer? Oh God. Our chapter is in Hampton, but we want a kitchen in every neighborhood. Food Not Bombs began in the 80s as a movement against war and nuclear proliferation. From the first chapter in San Francisco to the movement, from the first chapter in San Francisco, the movement spread across the world, serving food to uprisings and unhoused people alike. The message was simple. We should be feeding the hungry instead of killing each other. However, Food Not Bombs is not a radical statement on its own. In Hungry for Peace, the Food Not Bombs manual, Dwight D. Eisenhower is quoted. Every gun that is made, every warship launched, every rocket fired signifies in the final sense a theft from those who hunger and are not fed, those who are cold and not clothed. While he was saying this, however, he was ordering my Navy pilot grandfather to help bomb 2 million Koreans off the face of the earth. A genocidal maniac quoted in an anarchist cookbook. Not quoted in Hunger for Peace, but still remarkable. JFK, who began the genocidal war and blockade against Cuba that Trump is now trying to finish and oversaw the expansion of US aid to South Vietnam and Israel, said, if a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. And mankind must put an end to war before war puts an end to mankind. Please, please, all we want is peace and bread. Ignore the bombs we drop on your head. Here are some more phrases that fail to deliver. We spend too much money on war and not enough on our communities at home. We don't tax the rich their fair share. We need to take better care of our environment before we go extinct. But who the fuck is we? Do we shoot missiles and bullets at black kids? Do we have a say in how many millions of lifetimes of wealth the parasite class is allowed to steal? Do we collectively oversee the poisoning of our air, our water, and our forests? No. We, in those phrases, represents the exclusive interests of the rich. A democracy of the rich is the best we can have as long as we tolerate wealth and the politicians advise. Do we want to end genocide here and everywhere? That we cannot appeal to the good sense of Nazis, parasites, and their pigs? Do we want to end prison slavery, wage slavery, and exploitation everywhere? That we cannot vote for the master to free us. We must burn the farm and make the master's house our own. Do we want to end the war which is waged on us daily, from the grocery store to the landlord's office, from the avenues at home to the oil fields abroad, and every forest on the birds, the flowers, the bugs, and the trees? That we have to act like we're in a war. Our power does not flow out of a ballot box. People power is found in the workplace. People power is found in the streets. People power is in our community kitchens. Our weapons are strikes and occupations of mutual care. Our backbone is composed of the many vertebrae of organizations that make those actions possible. Our greatest weakness is our blind faith in the institutions of the oppressor. The day we strike imperialism to its grave will not be because we asked a politician or because we forced a billionaire to listen. It will be because we decided our work was ours. Our workplaces were ours. It will be because we decided to live ungovernably. Most importantly, it will be because we are organized in our millions to take care for each other, because only we can enable each other to fight back. Food Not Bombs as an organization is dedicated to nonviolent direct action. Our theory is love and our practice is mutual aid, but we wish death to imperialism.
All right, to keep things flowing quickly, I'm going to say the names of the next 4 speakers that are going to talk, and then they'll come and say their names. We're going to have Amy from the Free State Coalition. We're going to have Jess from Eyes on Ice. Annalise from Baltimore Committee for Human Rights on the Philippines. And Eva of Socialist Alternative. We're going to do it quick and then we're going to hit the streets.
Hey, how's everybody doing? For those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Amy from Free State Coalition, and I'm a survivor of domestic abuse. That may seem a little out of place in the context of today's event, but for the more than 40% of U.S. residents who have experienced domestic abuse, it makes complete sense. The pain, fear, anxiety, isolation, despair, and hopelessness so many of us are feeling right now is awfully familiar. The situation we're in now bears a strong resemblance to the conditions we endured then, because when power goes unchecked, and the people wielding it are never held accountable, when you're being gaslighted and lied to on every side and you don't know who to trust, when you never know when the ground underneath you is going to shift and crumble, that's not leadership, that's abuse. And we are facing a deluge of it every day. In wars no one asked for, in human rights snatched away, in armed thugs kidnapping our neighbors, programs cut, costs rising, stability disappearing. For us, it's a playbook we recognize. Control, instability, isolation, lies, cruelty. For abuse survivors, the pattern is recognizable, but we also know how it ends. And the first step toward escape is recognizing that this, all of the bullshit this regime is putting us through, is not okay. To my fellow survivors, you're not alone. You're not overreacting. And this time, you're not powerless. Because we have something stronger than anything they can throw at us. We have each other, and we have community. That makes all the difference. We're not isolated or intimidated. Our reality will not be defined for us. We, the people, will make it. And if those in power won't change course, then they should understand this. We're not the ones who need to be afraid anymore.
Good evening, Baltimore! How is everyone doing tonight? I can't hear you in the back! How is everyone doing tonight? My name is Annalise and I am a member of BALTSHRP, the Baltimore Committee for Human Rights in the Philippines. And it is our privilege to be out in the streets with you all today. This march is vital. Day since as many as 3 months ago, because acting on this day is truly that important. May Day belongs wholly to the working class around the world, and when we march, we remember and we reclaim our power. We are more than cogs in the oligarchs' machines. And late last year, a May Day call to action was issued by organizers in Minnesota after Renee Good's murder by ICE. And if you know it, say it with me now. What is it? No work, no school, no shopping. That's right. We in Baltimore stood and continue to stand in unwavering solidarity with the fighters in Minnesota. And just as they've managed to push back against violent forces in this country, we will do the same right here in Baltimore! So while solidarity is already on our minds, while we are internalizing here the struggle of workers for rights, wages, and livelihood under the fascist Trump, let's expand our unity and turn our attention to the working class folk in the Philippines as well. Earlier this month, April 19th and 20th, over the course of 12 hours, the armed forces of the Philippines, under President Marcos Jr., carried out a massacre in Occidental Negros that killed human rights advocates, journalists, and student organizers, and violently displaced over 600 peasants from their homes. Among the individuals killed include 2 Filipino Americans, Lyle Prioles and Kai Sorem. Both Lyle and Kai were activists and beloved members of their communities. These murders are not isolated events in Negros. The island is home to haciendas controlled by major landlords who exploit workers and peasants in the region for profit. And the violence targeting these peasant organizers has become formalized and routine since the administration of Rodrigo Duterte, the previous Philippine president. I am being rushed a little bit, so I'm going to scroll down. The fact that this happened on the day before the start of the annual Balikatan military exercises serves as another reminder that we must confront U.S. militarization in the Philippines. The working class must play a vital role in upending this imperialist onslaught. The mass immiseration, genocide, and constant repression of millions of people across the globe make it clear that traditional politicking of union lobbyists will not bring about collective liberation. For the capitalist system seeks to treat us just as it treated journalists in the Philippines, toddlers in Gaza, or medical workers in Lebanon. Whether in the warehouses and ports of Baltimore or the sugarcane fields and mountains of the Philippines, we are bound by one common cause: the total liberation of humanity from exploitation and oppression. Are you outraged? For our government is using the wealth our workers create to fund the massacre of workers and peasants in the Philippines, and we say no more! We call on others across the Baltimore region to join us in condemning the ongoing violence committed by the AFP and the Philippine government against its people and the U.S. facilitation of international warfare. Justice for the Negros 19! Justice for Lyle Prioles! Justice for Kai Sorem! And U.S. support for AFP war crimes! And U.S. out of the Philippines!
Good afternoon, my comrades in the struggle. Happy May Day! My name is Ness. I am a proud member of the Eyes on Ice Coalition. It's nice to see so many faces from so many organizations out here today as we gather together to once more reclaim this symbolic day of resistance, to declare no work, no school, no shopping, and to let ICE know that they are not welcome here in Baltimore, in Maryland, and across the rest of the country. On this particular May Day, we heed and honor the call for a general strike made by the brave resistance fighters in Minnesota who fought back against Trump's racist lackey Stephen Miller and his Operation Metro Surge at the beginning of the year. While the U.S. imperialist war machine continues to drop bombs on Iran and Lebanon in yet another deadly and senseless war, they also continue to use ICE as a tool to wage domestic warfare against the working class here, particularly our immigrant communities in LA, Memphis, Chicago, and right here at home. Last year, it was reported that 33 people died while in ICE custody. So far this year, 17 people have died. We are barely halfway through the year, and we're already at half the number from last year. Meanwhile, 65,000 people remain held in detention centers nationwide. Furthermore, the system is content rewarding or otherwise giving a mere slap on the wrist to its brutal enforcers for their crimes. Just recently, it was reported that the ICE agent who murdered Renee Good, Jonathan Ross, has been safely relocated and is allowed to resume work. The same Ross who yelled "fucking bitch" at her 3 times while being filmed after shooting her. She was murdered in broad daylight and he will face 0 charges. The unnamed off-duty ICE agent who murdered Keith Porter in cold blood is still walking fucking free. This is a system that has been working exactly as it's intended to run. It is not flawed or broken as many often claim. And accountability won't come from within because it isn't profitable for the ruling class. It's a threat, a show of weakness for the working class to exploit. Now, a few blocks from here stands the Fallon Building, a detention center. They say it's a temporary holding facility, but we've seen the testimonials that were leaked months ago about the actual conditions there on the 6th floor. Detainees have no access to basic hygiene, no access to food. Foil blankets line the floors. They're packed in the holding rooms like sardines. Routine abuse and beatings by officers are commonplace, and some are being held there even though they have no legal status. And almost 2 months ago, 40 Maryland Central American mothers who presented for their regular immigration check-in in that same building were detained, handcuffed, and abducted, forcibly moved all the way to Tacoma, Washington's Northwest Detention Center, far away from their families and loved ones. If I have nothing else left in this speech to say, I will say, free the Maryland mothers! Abolish ICE! ICE out of Baltimore! ICE out of Maryland! ICE out of everywhere! Thank you!
Hi everybody, my name's Eva. I'm a member of Socialist Alternative. We all are out here because this May Day is coming at a time when working people are under attack. Whether it's Trump's assault on immigrants through ICE terror, endless wars abroad, or attacks on trans kids. And beyond that, working people across the country and across the world are facing a cost of living crisis, environmental disasters, and political repression. It's clear that this system is a disease and we're plagued by its symptoms. But if we get organized, we can fight back. That's right. In January of this year, we saw an epic battle in Minnesota between Trump and ICE's state terror on one hand, and the determination and solidarity of working people on the other. Trump wanted to make an example of Minneapolis, but the working people of Minneapolis did not back down. Tens of thousands of people took action in the first mass political strike against the Trump regime. This was a huge step forward in the fight against ICE and a historic development in the class struggle in the United States. They showed a lesson that history has shown us again and again. When we fight, we can win. That's right.
Say it with me. When we fight, when we fight,
We win.
and now it's time to fight. We need to use these lessons. Let this May Day represent a continuation of the action inspired by the heroic battles in Minneapolis and a turning point in the anti-Trump struggle. Socialist Alternative has been working with high school students who are looking to organize walkouts across the city on May 15th. Is anybody out here a student, a parent, a teacher? Come find our table there and talk to us about getting organized. May 15th and beyond. We need to come together and use this energy through May 15th, through Pride Month and beyond, to demand a better world and demand abolish ICE, to fund the BPD, to fund affordable housing, education and social services, full citizenship rights for all, and the destructive policies of U.S. imperialism. We need bigger, stronger, and deeper strike action with unions leading the way to shut down Trump and shut down ICE. And we also need to remember another lesson we've seen time and time again. The Democrats cannot and will not stop Trump and ICE. We need a new party for working people. Solidarity, everybody.
Okay. Last but certainly not least, we have Carrington, Struggle for Socialism Party!
Good afternoon, sisters, brothers, and siblings. My name is Carrington. I'm with the People's Power Assembly. I'm also an organizer with the Struggle for Socialism Party. What I want to speak about today, I don't want to really, we've heard from a lot of the speakers before of how fascism is affecting the world around us. We've heard it from the Philippines, from Palestine, in the Caribbean with Cuba and Haiti and Latin America, here in the U.S. And the connecting thread is the enemy. It's fascism, it's white supremacy, it's capitalism. And every revolutionary, every anti-imperialist knows that your analysis must include your enemy. Any analysis that does not include your enemy is an analysis that will eventually steer you the wrong way. So our enemy is capitalism. Our enemy is white supremacy. Our enemy are the pigs that surround us right now. The pigs that surround us right now are our enemy, because the weapons and the gear that they wear is the same weapons weapons and gear that soldiers overseas wear to carry out occupation. It's the same weapon and gear that ICE agents have to shoot protesters, to shoot immigrants. It's the same weapons, the same gear, the same training. The training takes place in Zionist-occupied Palestine in the illegal state of Israel. Police are trained there. ICE are trained there. Soldiers are trained there. Our enemies are trained there. And it is important that we know what we have to do to fight our enemies. We fight them everywhere we can. We fight them in the ballot. We fight them voting when we can. But they're coming for our voting rights. So we have to fight them in the streets. We have to fight them by taking back our communities. We have to fight them by any means necessary. We have to fight them because they have been fighting us this whole time. I've gone on these reparations marches with Pastor Turner of Empowerment Temple. He's marched 43 times, 40 miles. So you can do the math. That's thousands upon thousands of steps. I've only gone with him for 5. But he carries this wreath, and the wreath is made of 400 dyed flowers, symbolizing the 400 years of oppression of black people. It's dyed black because we're still in a period of mourning. We're still in a period where we're still being oppressed, killed, murdered, jailed away. We're still experiencing that. George Jackson says that black people have been dying, and the whole fight for their rights, for their freedoms, for their liberation, that it'll only be natural come the time of our actual fight, the revitalizing of that fight. If we're gonna fight, we're gonna die, we might as well fight to win, right? They want to kill us, they want to corral us. If we're gonna die, we gotta fight to win. Because right now, we're losing and we're dying, so we gotta fight and we gotta win. And just like George Jackson says, it's important that you train yourself. You train yourself to be a better revolutionary. You read and you practice. Theory and practice is important because together we're separated, we're isolated as individuals, but we must come together as a unified fist. Or as George Jackson says, we must come together as a blade in the throat of fascism. We must become the blade in the throat of fascism and burn down the master's house, burn down the billionaire's house, and build a society that puts people over profits. Thank you.
All right, everyone. That concludes our speakers. We're going to get lined up to start marching. Before we do that, I want to say if you have things you don't want to take on the march, like a backpack or something, we will have people staying here so you can leave it over at the tables. But let's line up and get marching. Let's hit the streets.
I'm doing a live stream.
occupation. Not for war and occupation. Money for healthcare reparation. Money for healthcare reparation. Not for mass incarceration. Not for mass incarceration. Money for healthcare reparation. Money for healthcare reparation. Not for mass incarceration. Not for mass incarceration. Money for housing and education. Money for housing and education. Not for ICE and deportation. Not for ICE and deportation. Money for housing and education. Money for housing and education. Not for ICE and deportation. Not for ICE and deportation. Money for jobs and education. Money for jobs and education. Not for genocide and occupation. Not for genocide and occupation. Money for healthcare and education. Money for healthcare and education. Not for genocide and occupation. Not for genocide and occupation. No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air. No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air. US out of everywhere. US out of everywhere. No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air. US out of everywhere. US imperialist. Number one terrorist.
What's that?
Direction we going in now? Direction. Trying to figure out what direction. Great. The route. You know we about to turn up?
They going to the police station.
Okay, we're going. Actually going. Okay.
What do we do? When trans kids are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. 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 What do we
good?
You doing okay?
Yeah.
Good, good.
How about you? Good. Okay.
BPD, KKK, IOF, they're all the same. BPD, KKK, IOF, they're all the same. BPD, KKK, ICE, they're all the same. BPD, KKK, ICE, they're all the same. BPD, KKK, IDF, they're all the same. BPD, KKK, IDF, they're all the same. BPD, KKK, ICE, they're all the same. BPD, KKK, ICE, they're all the same. We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? Get the GDU out of town. Get the GDU out of town. We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? Officer Rodriguez, let's cell block right now. Officer Rodriguez, let's cell block now. Cell block for killer cops. 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 Bilal Abdullah didn't have to die. Bilal Abdullah didn't have to die. Dwight Hawkins didn't have to die. Dwight Hawkins didn't have to die. Donnell Rochester didn't have to die. Donnell Rochester didn't have to die.
We are here in front of PPD where a lot of the special class units are kind of signed out of. We just say to keep the GDU out. Who is the GDU? For those that don't know, the group violence unit. That's the unit that was stood up to curb, gun violence and crime in areas. But really, it was a group designed to wage the war, to be the hitmen for the ruling class. They're the boogeymen that the deadliest gang in the city. They've killed Bilal Abdullah, an A-rapper that brought fruit and vegetables to those in Baltimore City. They killed Dwight Hawkins when he was helping his family go through the grieving loss of their grandmother. The GDU, the unit, that their only job is to just intimidate, scare, and murder. And they are out of BPD. They're out here. They were brought out of here. This building is also important because there's many deaths that have happened in this building from people who have died in those jails, in the holding cells in this building. This building is no different from the Fallon building that houses our immigrant brothers and sisters for a long period of time in dehumanizing conditions. Those dehumanizing conditions exist for our black brothers, sisters, and siblings, not just here, but also at MTC or DC now, over on Greenmount, all the prisons in Eastern Shore too. We are here, one of the stops, because the police are a part of state violence, not just a part. They're a crucial apparatus in state violence in maintaining the property relations between the haves and the have-nots. When workers want to strike, they call the police to break the strike. When people want their, when people want to have heating in their house and things like that, and so they may have a protest in front of EE or protest wherever, it's the police that'll come and crack the skulls when people can't afford food, so you grab what you can and to feed your family. It's the police that come and hunt you down and throw you in a jail cell. Their job is to maintain the property relations between the have and the have-nots. Their job is to maintain the goal of white supremacy, the rights of white supremacy, which is the right for the ruling class to plunder and take what they want, no matter the cost in blood. And that cost in blood will be dealt out by the pig department, whether it's BPD, whether it's ICE, whether it's the feds, whether it's any other city. A pig is a pig. They're the enemy. They're those that want to point their guns and block us from what we want to build, which is people's power and social revolution.
Cell blocks for killer cops. 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 You want cell blocks for killer cops? One cell blocks for killer This system has to go. That's the killing club. All the walls have got
Okay, so how you doing? Good.
Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, 'cause the power of the people don't stop. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. United, defeated. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. When workers are under attack, what do we do? When workers are under attack, what do we do? When women's rights are under attack, what do we do? When women's rights are under attack, what do we do? When black lives are under attack, what do we do? When black lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up like that. 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 What do we want? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? If we don't get it, 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 shut it down. What's the call? What's the call? What's the call? What's the call? No justice. No racist. No justice. No peace. No racist. We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? Kick these racists out of town! Kick these racists out of town! We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? Kick these racists out of town! 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 Tell the truth and stop the lies! Alex Brady didn't have to die! Tell the truth and stop the lies! Tell the truth and stop the lies! Tyrone West didn't have to die! Tyrone West didn't have to die! Tell the truth and stop the lies! Mrs. Brooks didn't have to die! Mrs. Brooks didn't have to die! Tell the truth and stop the lies! Tell the truth and stop the lies! Renee Good didn't have to die! Renee Good didn't have
clean power, you're going to have local jobs, and local control over our energy. They have gone up 246% electric gas delivery rates. And BG's profits have tripled since This is a for-profit monopoly corporation that puts its shareholders over all of us. This system is not working. People cannot afford their bills. Power is getting shut off, and BGE is laying off unionized workers for economic reasons, while they then replace them with more expensive and unaccountable contractors. And while these union workers are being laid off, BGE reported $578 million in profits last year. We need to be brave enough to imagine a different way forward. Across the country, 2,000 communities are powered by publicly owned utilities. Public utilities prioritize their customers over their shareholders. Their own shareholders. And the data is clear. Public power is cheaper. It's cleaner. It's more reliable. And there's more local jobs. From big cities like Austin to small towns in Nebraska, public power is working across the country. Now is the time for Baltimore to be bold and to take control over our energy. But taking on a giant corporation like BGE is not easy. The only way we can do it is if all of us ratepayers who are fed up with these high bills, this dirty gas power, and these layoffs, all of us have to band together and demand a public alternative. So join us to build this movement for a publicly powered future in Baltimore. Check out the folks with light bulb signs. We've got flyers. Come out and talk to us, and
Wall by wall. This racist system has to fall.
This racist system has to fall.
Brick by brick, wall by wall.
Brick by brick, wall by wall.
This racist system has to fall.
This racist system has to fall.
Money for jobs and reparation. Money for jobs and reparation. Not for war and occupation. Not for war and occupation. Money for jobs and reparation. Money for jobs and reparation. Not for war and occupation. Not for war and occupation. Money for healthcare and education.
Money for healthcare and education.
Not for mass deportation.
Not for mass deportation.
Money for healthcare and education.
Money for healthcare and education.
Not for mass incarceration.
Not for mass incarceration.
Money for housing and education.
Money for housing and education.
Not for racist occupation.
Not for racist occupation.
Money for healthcare and education.
Money for healthcare and education.
Not for police occupation.
Not for police occupation.
Money for jobs and education.
Money for jobs and education.
Not for genocide and occupation.
Not for genocide and occupation.
Money for healthcare and education.
Money for healthcare and education.
Not for genocide and occupation.
Not for genocide and occupation.
Brick by brick, wall by wall.
Brick by brick, wall by wall.
This racist system has to fall.
This racist system has to fall.
Brick by brick, wall by wall.
Brick by brick, wall by wall.
This racist system has to fall.
This racist system has to fall.
Palestine to Mexico.
Palestine to Mexico.
All the walls have got to go.
All the walls have got to go.
From Palestine to Mexico. Oh, sorry. All the walls have got to go.
All the walls have got to go.
Say all the walls have got to go.
All the walls have got to go.
Say all the walls have got to go.
All the walls have got to go.
Say cell blocks for killer cops.
Cell blocks for cops.
You want cell blocks for killer cops.
Cell blocks for killer cops.
You want cell blocks for killer cops.
Cell blocks for killer cops.
All right, everybody, how do we feel about May Day? Are we here for the workers? Are we here for the immigrants? Are we here for the black and brown community? Are we here for the LGBTQ community? This is our last stop. This is our last stop. We're going to have a few speakers just to talk about why we're here at different federal buildings. We're here at the sort of the heart of the federal government in Baltimore. We have the Fallon Courthouse, where the lights operate down in front of people on the second floor. And we have the Congress building. So first, I'm going to call up Ginny Jeffrey from the People's Power Assembly.
Hi everyone, I'm Jenny with the People's Power Assembly and the Struggle for Socialism Party. We are here outside of this building today. One of our demands for May Day is ICE out! We've seen how ICE has been committing atrocities here in Baltimore and across the country. We've seen countless stories of people like Kilmer Abrego Garcia that were wrongfully deported and sent to a prison camp called Seaside. We've seen stories of people like Renee Good, who was murdered for standing up for her community members. And we've heard stories of people like Leo Conejo Ramos, who is a child that was held in inhumane conditions. We are here to demand that this stop. We know that ICE is targeting people based on race and nationality, and we know this because they deported U.S. citizens, they deported green card holders, and they deported people with withholding withholding of removal orders. This was clearly never about legality. Right. It was always about power, control, and oppression. One more thing that it's about is profit. Yeah. And I say that because when people are held in these inhumane conditions at ICE detention facilities, they are for profit. People are making money off of the suffering of our neighbors and our community members. And now ICE is targeting a woman here in Baltimore named Zoila Guerra Sandoval. She has been here in this country for 20 years, and she is the co-parent of a little girl who lost her father when the Key Bridge collapsed and he was trapped and killed. The Biden administration coached the family members of the Key Bridge workers to come and apply for legal status and offered them the protection, made these promises, and now they are targeting those very same people. They are trying to deport Zoila and leave that little girl who already lost her father to tragedy alone in this country. That's what ICE does. ICE targets our community members. It targets someone's mother, someone's father, someone's sister, someone's cousin, someone's coworker, or someone's friend. It makes it so children come home from school and their family members are abducted and gone. They make it so our neighbors, people in our community, are living in fear that they're going to get snatched up off the street. We are here to say no more. That's right. We are the working class and the people of Baltimore City. That's right. We are here to show with our solidarity and with our numbers that we have power, and we will not stop until ICE is out. We want ICE out of Baltimore. We want ICE out of Maryland. And we want ICE out of everywhere.
Theater from the International Committee on Human Rights in the Philippines.
That's right, we do. Hello, everybody. Checking in. How are we doing?
Now, sitting up behind you is our Congo Migrante theater troupe right over there. Take a look at them. Hello, everybody. We present to you today a short play, Saga of Neglect and Resistance, a story in 5 scenes about the plight of Filipino seafarers in the port of Baltimore. Now, let us introduce the cast. Filipino seafarers, the center of our story today. Marcos, Fernando being President of the Philippines. Can I get a Romualdez, the Philippine ambassador. We don't like him either. You already know not to like him. CBP agents, his fascist henchmen. Carnival Cruise Line executive, the corporate parasite collaborating with Trump. And you will be asking for everyone's help at the end of this play to support our seafarers! There are over 110 million people in the Philippines, in a country that should rightfully be their paradise. Instead, more than half live in poverty, making less than $10 a day in back-breaking labor. Almost 10,000 leave the country every day for jobs overseas. The ruling elite live a fine life, profiting off of this human trafficking. This is a story of Filipino seafarers who hold up to the global economy amidst imperialist war, exploitation, and fascist attacks. Aboard the ship, captain and corporation are king. Seafarers are modern slaves. They are separated from their families for months. They leave their children to grow up without their parents. Their modest wages are never enough to keep up with inflation and the economic crisis. If they are lucky, they can expect to make anywhere from $3
$300 to $1,500 a month, far below even the American minimum wage. They work all day, taking sleep whenever and wherever they can get it. The Carnival Cruise Line executives are making a killing. Every time a ship docks, it adds $1 million to our local economy here in Baltimore. Since Trump took office, he has unleashed a wave of fascist attacks on migrants. He set a quota of 3,000 deportations a day. Customs and Border Protection preys on seafarers like wolves in the night. When the ship docks, they board and hunt for vulnerable migrant workers. They pull them off the ship, push them one by one into interrogation rooms, and accuse them of heinous crimes. They claim to have evidence, threaten them with jail time and fines, hire them in dozen lifetimes of work for their meager wages. And these seafarers, isolated and under attack, are then forced into signing away their visas and self-deporting, saving CBP the paperwork. Their livelihood stolen. What will the government who claims to defend them do? Philippine President Marcos and his underling Ambassador Romualdez have denied Filipinos are being targeted by immigration enforcement. They have continued to boast of their trade alliance with the U.S. of 80 years of friendship. Marcos has visited the U.S. several times to strike deals for military aid and foreign investment. Romualdez is busy in Washington, D.C., continuing the work and boasts of how many millions of dollars in weapons and investment he has procured. They are puppets of the U.S., legally carrying out the whims of their master Trump, and they willfully neglect Filipino migrants. Shame! But this system of oppression and exploitation cannot last. Already the seafarers have organized themselves, holding work stoppages aboard the ships in protest, and organizing themselves in the Philippines. They have pushed the Philippine Department of Foreign Affairs to investigate and aid them in reinstating their visas and livelihood. The DFA has pronounced they will direct Ambassador Romualdez to carry it out. Victory for the seafarers! What is this? Romualdez still ignores the fascist attacks. The seafarers continue to be targeted and deported. Over 200 across the U.S. On this May Day, International Workers' Day, let us all come together to defend Filipino seafarers!
Alright, we have one more speaker, Andrew from thank you everybody, thank you for being here, thanks for sticking with us so far. Give yourselves a round of applause for I just want to say, you know, we talked a little bit about the Maryland mothers who abducted 40 women who were here checking in for regular ICE appointments. Abducted from this building. Between 2 days because they're trying to cover up for their human rights abuses, holding a mini concentration camp in their field office. That's not a detention center. Let's make it clear, that is an office, and they designated one room to hold a bunch of people that they're trying to deport, migrants, women, mothers, brothers, sisters, siblings. I just want to say, It should not be the migrants who are in that room. It should be Donald Trump. It should be every single human cop. You know, in my heart of hearts, the program for prisons is complete abolition of capitalist prisons. But we're going to need those fucking prisons for Donald Trump. For everybody in his class. Epstein class. Who needs to pay for their crimes. And over here at the federal building, I want to talk about Iran. We haven't talked enough about Iran today. And before I talk about Iran, I think it's important to talk about Palestine first. I am never going to condemn Hamas. No one from the People's Power Assembly, no one from the Struggle for Socialism Party, and probably many organizations here are ever going to condemn the resistance, whether it's armed struggle or the resistance. We don't know where we'd be in the world if not for the Al-Aqsa flood on October 7th, 2023. Would there be such a concentrated attack on Iran right now if it were not for the resistance of Palestine? If it were not for the Al-Aqsa flood. We had to defend Iran. I don't care what you think about Iran. I know that they are the cutting edge of the anti-imperialist resistance on planet Earth. They are the cutting edge, they are the forefront, the vanguard. It is their actions. It is the actions of Iran bombing back the UAE in the Middle East and West Asia. Woo! That's what I call anti-imperialism. Glory to the Iranian resistance. Glory to the Palestinian resistance. Glory and victory to Hezbollah. To all the resistance factions fighting U.S. imperialism in West Asia. We need to continue to build this anti-imperialist movement. Combine it with the workers' movement. Combine it with the struggle for trans rights and LGBTQ rights. They are all the same. It is the same struggle. We have the same enemy. So let's continue building up this resistance. Let's get back on the road.
We actually have one more speaker. In addition, this is Zur. They're a Baltimore City student, and they're working on a walkout against BPD and ICE.
Hello, my name is Zur, and I'm a Baltimore City student.
All right.
On May 15th, we will be having a student walkout across multiple high schools to protest funding going to BPD instead of our public schools.
Right.
Mayor Scott says that he prioritizes youth, but where is the proof behind that?
Right.
For every dollar spent on BPD, only 74 cents goes to schools. And this budget increases year after year.
Yeah.
For fiscal year 27, the proposed budget has it going up another 7%. Youth are not safer, surrounded and surveilled by a violent white supremacist force.
Right.
People are safer when their needs are met. Children are safer with public education.
That's right.
We don't want kids afraid to go to school because they are afraid of getting deported by ICE.
Right.
On May 15th, this walkout will make what Baltimore City public school students want clear.
Yes.
We want ICE out of our community.
Yes.
We want ICE abolished. And we want the BPD's funding to go to our school and people's needs instead. If you're a city school student, I urge you to participate. We have BSA and city on board, and if you go to another school, reach out. We're looking to get more on board. Come up to me after this if you want a flyer. We have flyers. We have sign-up sheets where you can give us your contact information. And thank you for
Let's
listening.
fucking
Let's hear for the students! Come on! Alright, y'all, thanks for sticking with us. We're going to finish up these last couple blocks to McKeldin.
Deportation. You say how. We want justice. You say how. Roll back rent and prices now. Roll back rent and prices now. We want justice. You say how. We want justice. You say how. Roll back rent and prices now. Roll back rent and prices now. We want justice. You say how. We want justice. You say how. Roll back rent and prices now. Roll back rent and prices now. We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? No more arms to Israel now. No more arms to Israel now. We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? No more arms to Israel now. 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 We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? Cell blocks for killer cops. Cell blocks for killer cops. We want cell blocks for killer cops. Cell blocks for killer cops. We want cell blocks for killer cops. Cell blocks for killer cops. We want cell blocks for killer cops. Cell blocks for killer cops. If you're a cop, take your job. If you're a cop, take your job. If you're a cop, just take your job. If you're a cop, just take your job. Like a parent for raising a child. Take your job. If you're a cop, take your job. If you're a cop, then just take your job. If you're a cop, then just take your job. Power to the people. No one is illegal. No one is illegal. Power to the people. Power to the people. No one is illegal. No one is illegal. What power to the people. Power to the people. No one is illegal. No one is illegal. We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? Roll back rent and prices now. Roll back rent and prices now. We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? Roll back rent and prices now. Roll back rent and prices now. We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? Stop the war on Iran now. 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 Lift the siege on Gaza now. Lift the siege on Gaza now. Stop the deportations now. Stop the deportations now. Stop the deportations now. Stop the deportations now. Ain't no man like the man, the beautiful nation. Money for jobs and education.
Money for jobs and education.
Not for war and occupation.
Not for war and occupation.
Money for healthcare and reparation.
Money for healthcare and reparation.
Not for genocide and occupation.
Not for genocide and occupation.
Money for housing and reparation.
Money for housing and reparation.
Not for ICE and deportation.
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 Sisters, brothers, and siblings. First of all, we want to say thank you to the people that held these banners through our opening rally and carried those banners all throughout downtown Baltimore. To mark today, May Day, the International Workers' Day, recognized in every country in the world except two, the U.S. and Israel. Every other country acknowledges International Workers' Day. We want to thank the many speakers from the various different organizations. We want a special thank you to those people that have been meeting every week, organizing on logistics, on outreach, that have been taping up posters all over the city about today, the strike, the no work, no shopping, and no war. We have put Baltimore on notice. We have marched through the streets of Baltimore to stand up against imperialism. And what the billionaire class, as Jackson said earlier, what the billionaire class does around the world. There's only one way to fight, that's to stand up and abolish. In order to abolish imperialism, you gotta abolish capitalism. So we thank all the organizations that turned out today and sent speakers. Every talk was great, fantastic. We thank you all so very much, and we'll continue. Make it your goal that this won't be the last march you go to for another year. There are activities all year long. We still got the fight to free President Maduro and first combatant Celia Flores and get them back to Venezuela where they belong. That's right. We've got to continue to fight to stand up against Cuba, who are suffering. They only have electricity about 8 hours a day because Donald Trump and his military stole the Venezuelan ship with oil that was bound for Cuba. Our fight continues, sisters and brothers. Step up to the plate, pick up that ball, hit a strike for humanity. Long live International Workers' Day, long live May Day. Thank you. Please get home safely.
All right, we have one last announcement for Eyes on Ice. Jess?
Yeah, so I realized with the time cut, I didn't get to say this earlier. Hey again, everyone. Starting next Monday, May 4th at 5:30 p.m., the Eyes on Ice Coalition will be restarting our weekly rally right here at McKeldin Square. And at 6 p.m., we take to the streets and march together to the Fallon Building, and we wrap up by 6:30. So that means every Monday, starting May 4th from 5:30 to 6:30, be here at McKeldin Square. We ask you to please join us. And it's only an hour of your time, but it's worth every second that you're here. Bring your friends, bring noisemakers, bring pots and pans, and most importantly, bring your energy as we ramp up our campaign to demand ICE out of Baltimore, ICE out of Maryland, and ICE out of everywhere.
Thank you again for your time.
One last announcement, because people said, as Andre said, we don't want to stop marching. We want to make sure that there's a next step. This is not the end. And on the first weekend of June, on Saturday, the Sons of my, so I don't have the date, you should all sign up because we're going to have a major people's assembly in this city. Because as you see the demands, ICE out now, stop war and genocide, stop racism and police terror, and raise wages, lower prices. We need to fight for those things. So we're going to have a town hall meeting, inviting all the groups to come again and testify at this town hall meeting. It'll be the first weekend of June on Saturday. So definitely sign up. Make sure you're on the list so that we can get the information out. Thank you.
And we have one more speaker. I'm not surprised. We have one more speaker from Morgan State University, NAACP.
Hello everyone, my name is LaKenya Hart. I go to Morgan State, me and my crew. We're in NAACP. One thing I don't want to be on here for too long, but one thing I do want to say is that the government right now is they're actively taking away our Voters' Rights Act. So everyone here right now should register to vote. It's real easy, it's real simple. Just go on vote.gov and register for your state. You can register for your state that you're in school in, for college students. For anybody that doesn't live here, you can still register for this state as long as you have information for this state. So yeah, register to vote, midterm election, June 16th, something like that, June 11th. Be ready for Maryland.
Thank you. That concludes our rally, and you guys can go ahead and place the placards over there. Thank you so much for coming out.